What's up everyone, Gamer King Tar Heel back and better than ever with another episode of Vita Talk, where I talk about all things PlayStation Vita. You guys are watching some first-hand Killzone Mercenary gameplay that I've been able to compile today, which was released today in the United States. I should have a much more kind of thorough review in progress impressions video about Killzone in the next couple of days, working up to my full review, so I won't spend the whole Vita Talk talking about it, though I am enjoying what I've played so far. You guys can see the graphics in the video. They look really good, they are a tad bloom heavy, and there are some frame rate spikes here and there, but overall it's impressive for the handheld. There was some other big Vita news revealed by Sony earlier, and there's a couple things I want to touch on. First, Soul Sacrifice Delta was announced, which seems to be an upgraded version of Soul Sacrifice. There aren't a ton of details abound or a worldwide release date or anything like that, but I enjoyed Sacrifice, and it seems that they're going to support it and make it a headlining Vita franchise, and I'm all for that. In a bit of surprising news, Sony announced PS Vita TV, which is just a tiny little device that's going to allow you to play your PlayStation Vita games on your home TV without a PlayStation Vita, or use it as streaming software or remote play with your PS4. As someone who already owns a PlayStation Vita, it doesn't excite me all that much, so this actually was the pretty big news in my office yesterday. I had multiple people come up or message me on IM, on Work IM, and say, hey, did you see this? Did you check it out? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. And none of those guys were Vita owners. So I could easily see where if there's that one game you really wanted to play, but you didn't think it was worth buying a Vita, or you never thought you'd actually play a portable, but you wanted to play Uncharted Golden Abyss on your big screen, I could certainly see that this would be worthy of a purchase. Even if it doesn't get me super excited, I'm still going to get one when it comes out, because there might be that one Vita game that I obsess over and then I really want to play it on the big screen, or my wife might be watching garbage TV and I can stream my PS4 onto the other TV. Though I'll still probably use my PlayStation Vita remote play for most of those situations, it still might be a nice little backup and it doesn't seem too outrageously expensive. Next up, Sony announced a new addition to the much maligned PlayStation Vita family, and that's the new 64GB PlayStation Vita memory card. So far, it's only been confirmed in Japan, but rumor has it's going to be released for around $100 US. And seeing as how I bought the 32GB card for $100, I feel a little bit of anger, but mostly just shame for spending so much money on memory. Hopefully, good news that this is going to be released worldwide and it's going to knock the 32GB cards down from the $80 that it is right now. And lastly, Sony has announced a new design for the PlayStation Vita altogether. One that's lighter, thinner, and has better battery life, and it comes in a whole slew of snazzy colors that you can accessorize with. They've changed the screen though, and that's really where their discrepancy is going to come in. If you're going to get that perfectly beautiful, crisp PlayStation Vita screen, or if it's going to be downgraded considerably. Regardless though, the new Vita or Vita Lite or whatever it's going to be called might be the step that people need to join the Vita family. Sony seems to be pushing the Vita a little bit, and a wider install base means developers and publishers are going to feel a little bit more comfortable bringing games over to the Vita, which will benefit everybody. That's it for this episode of Vita Talk, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the Killzone gameplay. As always, leave me your comments down below and let me know your thoughts on today's news. And stay tuned for more looks and a full review of Killzone Mercenary as soon as I can get it up. Thanks as always, everyone. Take care.